Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? It's Nurse Jamila here, and I am back with another video today. Today, I want to share with you all my very first home garden. Y'all, look. Yes, so we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you how I set it up, all the things. It didn't happen today. This was like a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to get enough content so that I was hoping to at least have something growing, and apparently you can see that I do. But I'm so excited, y'all. This is my first time growing something, and I'm just excited that I even have buds, like something actually growing in the soil. So y'all stick with me, and hopefully I will produce some veggies and some fruits and all the things, and yeah, have my own little indoor garden. So y'all check out all the things that I have that I purchased. And if you're trying to start your first garden or you don't know what to do, this method does work. I've been looking at some YouTube videos, and this method actually works. So you might want to try it out. All right.
Okay, hey everybody, I just want to show you some of the items that I did purchase from Amazon just to help get my indoor garden started. I researched some YouTubers just to get some ideas on what to do, and a lot of them did have some of these supplies. Now, as you can see, I do live in an apartment, so I don't have a lot of light windows that I could use. We also have a balcony, but it's like a shared balcony. So I decided to just purchase all the things that I thought would be beneficial for my garden. As I said, these things came from Amazon, so I will put all the links in the description if you feel like that you can use some of these items. I feel like they're very beneficial to me. So the first item here I chose were the silicone bottom planters, and that's because whenever you're trying to repot these things, or as you say, transfer, I'm learning some terms, y'all. You don't really want to disturb the roots too much, and sometimes some of the planters can be so hard to get the plant out of that you can damage some of the roots. So I chose to get the planters. These are also some planters that I could use inside of my self-watering basin. I thought they were really cute, and yeah, so I'm going to go with those. They have a dome top. Okay, guys, so here I purchased the Bonavie 5-pack seed starter trays with adjustable dome. And I like these because they're actually smaller in size. They came with the labels for the seeds, which I really, really liked. And they will also still fit inside of my self-watering tray. So I did like that about it. They also have the piece that goes on top of the dome to manage how much humidity that can, remain inside or be released. Y'all, I'm so clumsy. I'm always dropping stuff. But yeah, you just turn it. They snap on. You just turn it and adjust it however you like to, according to how much humidity that you want to have inside of the dome. Okay, so this is the big baby right here. This is the Patty Grove. It has 60 cells in there. It's self-watering seed starter, and it also has 2 grow lights, y'all. This, I believe, is an amazing product. I really think the grow lights help. The dome with the self-watering cloth, y'all, it is so cool. Later in this video, I will show you guys how I use this to start my seeds. It's really a game changer. It came with like a little padding. It's like I can't describe it. It's kind of like like a felt type padding, and so it wicks up the water from the bottom. And then it also had little scoops that you can scoop out, and like a little seed hole maker. And I'm very impressed with this product so far. And it was easy to start the seeds in. It was easy to set up the watering. Like you'll see all the things inside the later in the video. It also came with some labels to label my seeds. So I had like so many labels for the seeds. And right there, those are the grow lights. Now these grow lights actually attach to the hood of the dome that goes over the seeds, so they stay in one place. So you just pop them in there and they just stay inside. It also has like an adjustable light, so you can set the lighting to whatever color you want. And also a timer on there so that you can manage how much light your plants receive, like 4, 6, and 12 hours, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And so I always put mine on 12 hours because, again, I live in an apartment and we only have one window in the living room, which is weird, but it definitely helps my plants to get the light that they deserve to grow. Of course, the instructions, just in case you want to read those. But the setup was pretty easy. It wasn't hard at all. Really easy setup. So I think anybody can do that for sure. Okay, so here I'm just showing like, the bottom tray. It comes with a tray that's like in between the plants, and that's the felt cloth that you put over top of it. And that's, of course you'll tuck the cloth down to the bottom so it lifts up the water, but that's how you separate the plant tray from the bottom, so it doesn't like waterlog and stuff like that. And so right now I'm just opening the grow lights that actually go on top of the dome. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. This is the Growing Top LED grow light. It's 6,000 watts, or it's a full spectrum light, but it has a clip on it. This was the other one that I bought. It clips onto the side again, and it's a pretty strong grip too. And so you can have your grow lights. Like, that's how I have it set up now that I took the dome off. I put this grow light on top, and I love it. And I'm probably gonna order like a few more because I really like that grow light. So right now I'm just showing you that. We also have the adjusters that go on top of the dome, and they just pop into place, and you can adjust the humidity. Yeah, I'm so excited about this. I've always wanted to grow a garden, and just having the opportunity to actually do it is so exciting. But that's how they look. Those are black in color. And again, you can turn them and adjust them. Alright, and as I discussed before, these are the grow lights that go on top of the dome. And they're really easy to use. You just snap them in. And those two little sections are made just for those lights, and it holds them in place. And they stay there for the duration of your germination. Right there on top of the dome, really like a perfect height from the seedlings, and they do great. The next product that I ordered, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but it's the Makion 50-piece peat pellet for seedlings. Man, these things were so neat. And again, later in the video, I'll show you how I use them to start my seedlings. They worked great for me. I had no issues with them. So, some people use regular soil. I just wanted to try them out. Okay, so the next product are the seeds that I purchased. These are the herbs that I wanted. I just, again, found them on Amazon. And I like the way they're packaged. They're really cute. They produce very well. I didn't have any issues with them germinating or anything like that. Quite a few seeds in each pack. Really good brand. And then as far as the vegetables, I used the seed bulk kit. And man, let me tell you, the seed bulk kit, they are the truth, okay? There were so many seeds inside of this package, y'all. So many seeds. I did not think that it would be packed out like that. I was sitting there talking to my mom, and I was like, Mom, there's so many in here. Like, so many seeds, y'all. And you can see I had a hard time pulling them out. All those packages of seeds, y'all, look. Definitely order from the seed vault. I'm telling you, like, you won't be disappointed. There's plenty of packets of seeds in each pack.
Okay, so here you're going to see me open up my bamboo marker sticks. I chose bamboo because, I mean, you're gardening, right? When you're gardening, I want it to be like more natural as possible. And also, y'all, I just thought they were so stinking cute. So hopefully, eventually, all of my, plants, vegetables, fruits, whatever, will be labeled with my bamboo gardening sticks. They are so nice. And here you can see that I'm opening up the starter pellets. And this is what you put the seeds inside of to start them to grow. And they came in a huge pack. I'll put the number above. I can't remember how many it was in the pack, but it's quite a few of them. So I just decided to start like a row of 3 of each of the items or the seedlings that I wanted to do, just in case some of them didn't germinate. At least I had like 3 attempts to try to germinate, and I wanted to see which ones would germinate and which ones wouldn't. So I'm just kind of laying them out here. Alright, so yeah, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought, so let's speed this up, you guys, and let's get this done. Now, alright, so yeah, so all of them are laid out, as you can see, and now it's time to just add the water. So I felt like adding warm water would probably make them absorb the water faster, so that's what I did. I just kind of had some, warm water in there, and y'all watch how fast these things grow. Just watch. It's so cool. Look at them, y'all. Look. I had to move this into a voiceover because my daughter and my mom were just like they were tripping out. Yeah, I think all of us was kind of like, oh wow, we weren't expecting this. Like, this is kind of cool. So we were talking all loud. It was funny, but I thought this was kind of cool. And I just wanted to show y'all how the pellets are activated. Look at my daughter. She's all trying to get in here. She was like, Mama, what in the world? Let me do it. And I love doing stuff like this because it's nice to have family time, doing things together. They actually both helped me set up different parts of it. And y'all, they just popped up so fast. Like, I didn't fast forward this. This is in real time. Now, I did have to cut off the tops of the pellets just so that I could put the seedlings in, and you'll see me doing that in just a moment. But if you want to try these pellets, I think they work really well. So I do recommend these pellets. Alright, so here you'll see me actually getting ready to cut the tops of the pellets off. As you can see, I've already started on some of those, and then my mom had to chip in and help me out. But here I'm just kind of showing you how the size changed from when we actually added the water and how big they clumped up. It's a big difference. Yeah, so the only thing that, and it makes sense that the tops wouldn't be already off because then the soil would seep out. So I didn't mind having to cut this part off. Like, it was okay with me. It just kind of made sense. Alright, so here you can see that I'm all done cutting off the tops of the soil pods, and yeah, this is what they look like. And now it's time to just start planting the seeds. So I'm going to speed this part up just because, hey, the video is already long enough and I don't want to hold you guys all day. So I'm just going to speed this part up. Okay, so as you can see, now it's time to put in the Pettigrew. I was so excited to use this thing in the office. I'm like, I'm going to start me a garden. So all you have to do, well, what I decided to do was go ahead and add the water in and just kind of have it all set up. So when I moved it over to this location, it was just ready to go. So again, I just added like warm water. And then you put the stand on top of that. And the stand actually has, I was checking because I was like, should it have holes in the bottom? And I was like, no, it's just the stand. The actual felt is kind of like hook up around that. That's just so that it's not waterlogged. At the bottom of the seedling tray. It took me a minute to figure it out, but I got it. Alright, so the next day my heating mat came in and I wanted to go ahead and add that underneath so that we can get some good condensation on my seedlings. So this came from Virgo Sun. And then you guys, I actually ordered like 2 more of these because they work great. This one in particular, it was just, easy to use. You just plug it in. It didn't have any adjustable temperatures, but it just maintains a certain temperature, and it shows you all of that on the packaging. But I thought it was a neat addition to my little indoor garden. And this is how it came packaged. Very neat. It was, very essential with starting these seeds. So if you're going to do this, I do recommend that you do get a heating pad just to maintain the temperatures, especially because like in my house, I keep it very cold. So this helped out a lot.
Good morning, everyone. So I ended up reading something last night that said that cinnamon can help prevent mold when you're planting and trying to germinate because of the humidity. So I came back and just put some cinnamon on top of all of the seed pods, just to try to, help and not have mold while they're growing. So this is day 2. Day 2. Okay, guys. All right. So today is August 11th. I planted these on August 7th. So let's come check on them. I'm just getting off of work, and whoa, looks like we got some sprouts, y'all. Oh my gosh, the humidity is real. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so looks like we got some romaine lettuce sprouting up. All right. Looks like we got, let's see, some okra. That's a big sprout right there. Looks like one's trying to come up right there. Then we got one here. All right. Looks like basil. I got a little sprout. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's see the dill. Looks like one's trying to come up about right there. All right, oregano has a lot of little sprouts. It's only been 3 days. Well, what? Thursday. I planted on Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days. 4 days, y'all. And I got sprouts. So no rosemary. Let me see. Tomato. I can see a little one right there trying to come out. And then my cabbage. Yep, cabbage. Yep. I don't know if y'all can see these really good or not. That's my cabbage sprouts. How cool is that, y'all? 4 days. I mean, that oregano is really getting it. It is coming. And the okra. That's amazing. That one's about to come up too. Wow. All right. 4 days and I got sprouts. Love it. Okay, y'all. Day 5. I decided last night to put the lavender seeds in and see if they'll germinate. I doubt it. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing it right, but y'all, it really looks like this thing. Look at this. Look at that. That was not like that yesterday. Look at this. This stuff is like really growing so fast. Like so fast. I know it takes rosemary a while to germinate. It's kind of tricky with rosemary from what I've been researching. And now look, all 3 of my dill pods have seedlings, have buds. Basil has 2. And my okra. Y'all, look how big that seedling is. That is wild. I mean, just like growing. I love this. This is very like rewarding. No spinach yet, no bell pepper. Just gonna give it some time. Only 1 romaine lettuce, which is okay. I mean, I'll take whatever I get this first time around because I'm just learning. I don't know. But I'm so excited. Looks like right here, I have another tomato plant trying to come up. I'm gonna have to get like a big old trellis for these things because I know they get really tall. Look at that cabbage right there. Wow. Pretty tall. Pretty tall. So I'm just gonna keep them under the light. I'll probably, and look at that. What is this? Dill. There's like another dill trying to sprout there. Yep. This is so fun. I can't tell y'all if that's a bell pepper trying to sprout right there or not. But it looks like it. I see like a little root. So I think it is. This is so cool, y'all. Hey. Yeah, you. I see you watching. I see you watching my channel. I can tell by the numbers. So go ahead and subscribe. Hit that button so you can see everything that I have coming in the future, okay? I will try to keep it live and entertaining as much as I can. However, I will give you some good information and tips. So don't miss out, okay? I'm about to turn this page up and I'm doing it my way. This is gonna be my show. It's technically my show. I'm giving y'all a show. I'm entertaining y'all. So go ahead and support your girl. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I'm about to post another video. And if you're already subscribed, I just wanna say thank you so much for your support and your loyalty. And you know, keep riding with your girl. Bye y'all. Okay, you guys, it has officially been 1 week. And wow, I don't know what's going up with this little friend right here. He's been popped up for a while, but he still hasn't dropped his seed, and he's been kind of like flimsy. So I'm not sure if he's gonna make it. But his other okra friends, y'all look, they even got their second leaves. These were not popped out yesterday. I saw them coming, but I guess overnight they just popped all the way out. I mean, big. They were barely seen yesterday. But yeah, so my mom had bought some what you call it, some what is it, come on now, I'm drawing a blank. I'll probably post it on the above me whenever I remember. But anyway, I was trying to root it from just the stems. I don't know, they're looking kind of weak right now, but they're still green, so hey, we're just gonna let it rock out. I went ahead and started an onion from an onion hydroponically, and the roots are super long, y'all, and now I have a green bud. So when the roots got really long, I just went ahead and potted this one, and now you can see that I'm having a green bud coming out, so I'm sure I'll probably get something from that. My oregano is looking good. I just kind of misted it on top because they're so high up in the pot. I wanted to make sure that they were getting the water that they needed. My cabbage looking great. And this right here is a jalapeno seed, or jalapeno. I just cut it and put some of the seeds in there, so hopefully we'll get something from that. We'll see. And then my tomato plants, as you can see, they're starting to get their second leaves. All right, and then my dill is looking good, and look, they got this little funny little thing right here coming out. I don't know if y'all can see that. This little funny little thing right there. Look at that, some extra leaves. Look at that. Look at God. They're getting their second leaves. I'm so proud. That's my basil right there. Look at them, they're so cute. My little basil. And then that's my romaine lettuce. And y'all, these things are tall. I don't know if y'all could tell, but they are super tall. They are growing. And then my bell pepper is doing great. 1 week, y'all. I'm so proud. Super proud. I'm just gonna get a little side angle, y'all, just to give y'all like reference. And like, I don't know. This is big. They are growing, y'all. I'm just super like proud. I don't even know. Like, they're getting past the little signs, the little name signs. I'm feeling real proud. Like, look at God. Like, this is so amazing to see God's creation. Like, just for us. Just for us, y'all. Okay, so here I have some orange peels that are like dehydrating, drying out. I've got them pretty dried out. Some of them still have a long way to go. Some of them are, let's see, not that one. Some of them you can actually, like that one, you heard a little snap. They're getting there. I have a dehumidifier right next to it because my house is a little moist because we like it cold in here. It'd be hot outside. But anyway, this is a good source for like potassium, nitrogen, phosphorus for the plants and stuff. So I learned this off of, again, YouTube. So I'm going to put it in a grinder once it's all dried out and everything kind of snaps like chips. And then just add it to the soil. And it's like food for your plants. Over here on my countertop, I do have eggshells that are drying out. So we're keeping all of our eggshells now. And this, once it dries out, we'll do the same thing. Grind it up in my little grinder. And then it adds like calcium for your plants. So also a good fertilizer that I learned from YouTube as well. Yeah, I'm telling you, YouTube can help you a lot. If you want to start your first garden, like just go for it. But like YouTube everything, that's what I'm doing. And hopefully, things will work out great and I end up with some vegetables. But right here, I have my mom cut up another onion. This is how I did the other onion that's already under the light. And as you can see, I'm already starting to get some new roots on the onion. And I just change out the water like every so often. So the old roots are brown and then the white ones are the newest ones. And that's how I did the last one. And now, the roots had gotten so long, y'all. They like completely filled up the bottom of this cup. And so, once this one the roots get a little bit longer, I'll go ahead and pot it. And then, we'll have like hopefully some more onions as well.